Foxer Channel, John Weston. I'm having a Stephen sausage roll adventure, and I got one in 7 minutes. I was pretty happy about that. So, been given renewed confidence. Let's check out another level. So, this is called Cold Ladder. I think I can do this. I think gimmickly, I get what this is all about. Maybe. So, let's think about this. I have to go on this. So if I have to go on this, I have to do this at least once. I can push that forwards. Do that. What does that mean? I can only... Okay. So I can move in either direction. Ah, okay. So the whole trick here is just to get down. For the time being. So if I go that, I can go back. Let's take that. I just walk forwards. Oh, that's interesting. I can't even get off. So, yeah, that's the entire puzzle, is I need to get back on. And the only way I can get back on is by manoeuvring one of these sausages. I'm manoeuvring one of these sausages to the thing. Can I do that? Yes. I think. I'm not entirely sure how I go about this, but it's certainly going to be a learning process. There we go. That's what's interesting. But I can go from there to there. I can go long ways off the sausage. This strands me, essentially. Stepping off that sausage. How come I can walk off that? That's not a long way. It can't roll backwards. Because it can't roll that way. That's the one exception. Then if I move this anywhere else, I can only move ways. Now, I'm not entirely sure how I even put this sausage here. Let's reverse engineer. Well, I have reverse engineered. The only way for me to get back on is by one of these sausages. There's no way off otherwise. Hang on. Right, that's the first move. or the other way around. Doesn't matter. So my choice is either that or that, effectively. So let's explore one of these choices. That. That leaves me stranded. Okay. My other choice is that. Okay. Do that. That's new, right? Right, well, I can manoeuvre, sort of. Well, that's sort of interesting. This is a really interesting level. It's not a puzzle I would have ever designed. Well, I wouldn't have considered it, but I guess... But we have options. We do have a certain amount of maneuverability. What I want is to somehow bring this all the way down. I've got an idea there. It's sort of similar to what I already did, but... Move the entire thing left and right. So far. But up and down is more difficult. I need to push everything down. But if I want to get off, has to be up. Now, the only way that's wrong already. All I need to do is get this sausage here underneath one of those ones, and I can get off. Solving it's easy after you get off. I mean, that's the entire puzzle. Once I'm on the ground, I can cook them easy. And I can only get off with one of those sausages, so all it takes is for me to get this sausage somehow underneath one of the other sausages. Now, it can never ever move left or right without one of these sausages doing it. At some point, it will need to be there. And I can't have a sausage in the way ever, because that sausage can never be returned. So, how do I do that then? I don't know. Do you understand what I mean? This sausage, that being in this position is the only way to tuck it underneath those things. And I know because of rules that there's no way to get that sausage cooked from there. So this is the logic we'll work on. Matter which way I arrive. There can only be one out because there's no way of getting off otherwise. So I can either get off in that position or that position. Does it afford me anything to do either? I could try and cook. No, because I need to leave the level. Where's the way to leave the level is... I don't see the way. What's there? That's the leaving point. I need to get back onto this island regardless, and the only way back on is either buy a sausage. No, the only way to get back on is the way I... Has to be that. I feel like this is taking me a lot longer. I first started the level when, oh, I get this. No, I don't get this. It's definitely something like this. Problem I have Because every time I do something clever, I just have no way of accessing what I was trying to do before. That, maybe. So I don't want to go in a big circle, but that's the only thing I can figure out how to do. I can do this. That's it. I genuinely don't want to do manual. All that. Go from there and access it from this. And oh damn. Think, John. So one thing I definitely am right with, there is no way back onto the island using that sausage. Okay, new thought. This back bit exists for a reason. The only reason for this to exist is to have a sausage there. So let's go the other direction. I don't know. How the hell do I get it left? I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm just utterly flummoxed. Old ladder. Be at least that. Right, I can't push out because as soon as I do, that's when the block. I have two choices. Move that one, and I have two choices. Either outwards, which is useless, or away. So it's either that is the answer, or that is the answer. Actually doesn't matter, because it's just experimental, and if I can do something one way or the other, then it has to be that. And I have two choices again. So either that or that. Now this traps me. So it has to be this. And what can I do? that. Then that. Has to be that. Then I get caught in this loop. Maybe I'm doing this all wrong. I seem to be caught in that loop. I'm taking the only actions I have available to me. I'll do it the other way around, I guess. Yeah, I'm not going to throw this away. I'll do a part 1 because sometimes I just get stuck for ages, come back and go, oh, that's how you do it. And I've regretted deleting the previous episodes. But I'm just utterly clueless as to what I'm supposed to be doing. See, it naturally goes that way regardless because of all the up-down thing, right? Thinking, sorry, I don't... Mate, just jump off. It's just a sausage. No idea. This is the right... This seems... something. I like this. Okay. Going the wrong way. Of course, I'm an idiot. There we go. Not quite there yet. But down. But we can now control. What are you talking about, John? There we go. Not that. Watch. Get off there. Yeah! Sweet. I'm genuinely quite happy with myself. That took me long enough. All I had to do is send it the other direction. To be fair, I did try that several times and I ended up going right either way. Let's not get that cart before the horse, but it's definitely done, but I just need to push this down. Go, and finally, better. Lovely. Right, I've been John Proctor on channel John West. I've been having a Stephen Sausage Roll adventure, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.